Hello and welcome to the Nerd Ninja Show, where we walk you through all the news, notes, and events happening in the nerd world. With me today are Freddie, our comic book resident, and our expert, Craig, the nerd genius. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. How are y'all doing today?
I am super buenos. How about you guys?
I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm fantastic. Just happy to be here, as always.
Well, thank you so much. As you guys might have noticed, our backdrop has changed. That's because we are in a new studio.
Muppet Wave. Yeah!
Now you do the dig and wiggle.
No, the Muppet Wave.
So anyways, yay for the new studio. Hopefully you guys like it. Let us know what you think in the comments. So we have a very interesting show in store for you guys. There have been images and news galore dropping from the skies today. And that doesn't even include the Batman versus Superman drama. And so we wanted to do kind of this new rapid fire in this game, basically, where we play. And we do a rapid fire of all these images, and you guys get to see, you know, your reactions, and we get our reactions as well. So we wanted, so yes. Yes, so we'll show these guys, and it will be pretty badass. Sorry, our new studio is having some... Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to give you guys... Sorry, my computer. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to give you guys these images, and we get to see your hot off the press reactions to these images. So, you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah? All right, do you guys know what these images are?
No.
Good. Don't be snooping at my paper here. All right, well, let's get this rapid fire segment rolling. Here is our first image. All right, what do you guys think?
I know what that is.
All right, go for it. Tell us.
It's totally Jonah Hex, isn't it?
Yes, that is indeed the new Jonah Hex, premiering on Legends of Tomorrow. What are y'all's thoughts on this?
That looks legit. That really does look like Jonah Hex rocks right out of the comic book. I love the fact that they actually took some time to melt his face and make it look really, really good. And this looks amazing. And they kept the Civil War gala stuff. I think it looks great.
I love Josh Brolin as Jonah Hex. I hate that movie, but that does look pretty cool. Obviously, I feel like it's a little toned down a bit for television as opposed to what Jonah Hex likes hardcore look like, eyes and everything.
True.
But that's still cool that they went that far with it.
I still like it. It still looks good, even though it is maybe a little bit toned down. You don't have to watch his teeth, all the time. But
I loved watching his teeth. That was like one of my favorite parts for sure.
Hey man, if we get, him in a DC movie with how dark they are.
Jab.
But I'm glad they kept the Civil War stuff on there. They could have easily gotten rid of that, but and he just looks really, really good.
I agree.
Even.
All right, well, y'all did really good for our first image. Now let's go to image 2. All right, what do y'all see? Obviously, it's Matt Damon. But why?
Is it the new Bourne movie? What is this?
That's correct. That is the next installment of the Bourne series. So this is a new still that was released this week. What are y'all's thoughts? Were you guys a fan of the Bourne series? Are you excited for the next one?
Why are we getting another one?
I'm totally with you, 110%.
Don't care anymore, man.
Yeah, I was not a really big fan of this movie or this series. Craig, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts
liked it.
I did like the Bourne theories. It was just a different pace than all the James Bond stuff that you got on there. I really did enjoy it, and trying to figure out the mysteries on who he was and.
Did you like Matt or Jeremy better?
I like Matt Damon better.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought he did really good. Though Jeremy did really, really good.
Yeah, I wish some angel wings would pop up and we get Dogma 2. That'd be awesome. Maybe without his face though, because I think his head exploded in Dogma.
Yeah,
yes, that was a good one.
God was pretty unforgiving.
Yeah.
All right, next image. Who is it?
Paul McCartney.
And why are we showing you?
Why are you showing us?
Paul McCartney, he's going to be in the new Pirates movie.
Aha!
Is
you
he
watched
really?
the girls show last Thursday where we talked about, Mr. Paul McCartney in the next Pirates of the Caribbean. He has recently been confirmed to make a cameo appearance in the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Not sure what his role will be, but it reminds us of the previous movie from this franchise where another rock legend, Keith Richards, appears as Jack Sparrow's father. So we're pretty excited to see this next film, or a lot of people are.
I want Keith Richards back too. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. All right, next image.
I was at the new Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Ah, dang, Freddie. That is correct. The sequel to Tim Burton's live-action Alice in Wonderland, Alice returns to the whimsical world of Underland and travels back in time to save the Mad Hatter. I'm kind of excited about this movie because you got time travel, you've got Tim Burton, and all these colors. So
Tim Burton's not the director on this one, though.
He is not.
Yeah, it's James Bobbins who did the Muppets movie.
Really?
Which the Muppets movie is the end all be all.
It is the end all be all.
So
I'm really excited about this.
I also like Sacha Baron Cohen's look in this movie. But I love Sacha Baron Cohen.
Do you guys feel like this first movie needed a sequel?
I wasn't like too huge on the first movie. I mean, it was cool, but I don't know. Like it'll be interesting to see like another director's take on Tim Burton's universe that he's built. But I don't know. These were never like geared toward me, I feel like.
I think I'm a little bit more interested now, actually getting to see some of these images now. But I agree with you. I think it'd be really cool to see another guy's take on.
Because it's obviously the same exact universe that Tim Burton developed.
Right. But it would be kind of cool to see somebody else take a hold of that universe and see what they can do with it and all that type of stuff. So I think that would be cool. I'm maybe a little bit more excited to see this movie than I thought.
Danny Elfman.
I agree with you. So back to Paul McCartney. We've got that dude, Daniel, says Paul McCartney drunk.
Yes.
Oh, I want to see that.
I do want to see that.
Do you think that he would be play a drunk pirate in this movie? What do you see him as?
Well, I kind of see that only because I saw a video where he and I think one of the guys from Foo Fighters tried to get into a club after the Grammys, and they wouldn't let him in because the bouncers didn't know who he was.
Yeah,
and he's like, "I'm Paul McCartney."
And they wouldn't let him in at all.
The guy from the Foo Fighters.
And the guy from the Foo Fighters.
I guess we're not VIP enough for this club.
Oh, who the
But
heck doesn't know
do you
who
think
Paul
like
McCartney is?
do you think he'll be somebody's parents in there?
I mean, that would be cool to continue the trend since Keith Richards wasn't he Johnny Depp's dad?
Yeah, he was Johnny Depp's his character's
That was
father.
the best part of that whole movie
And
for
then,
me.
Paul McCartney. I mean, which father would he play? Would he play the protagonist's father, or would he just be an anonymous pirate?
Maybe
somewhere?
an older brother.
Oh, that's true.
know?
That'd be weird,
that'd be
man.
Great.
I don't know about that one.
Ricky Burke says a sober pirate would be boring.
That's true.
We agree.
Absolutely. Sober pirates are boring.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Next image, if you would please. All right. This is probably one of my favorite slides.
It's from The Walking Dead.
Oh,
Good,
Negan.
Greg. Yes. All right, tell us about this image, guys.
It's obviously the bat, and
What's the bat's name? Give you extra points if you know it.
now I wish you didn't ask me because
Give you a clue?
I don't have a clue.
It starts with an L.
Is it Lola?
Nope.
That'd be better.
Do you know it, Freddie?
I don't really care to know. I'm sorry.
It is Lucille.
Lucille.
Yes.
Lucille.
So, yes,
Dang it, that just left my brain. But yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with this villain on The Walking Dead. He is one of those great villains that you love to hate.
Yes.
You know, but yet you hate him so much, and just awful things happen. But man, he's such a great bad guy.
So this he is actually going to be played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan. So if we have any Supernatural fans out there, that was actually Sam
Daddy
Dean's
Winchester.
Daddy. That's
Also
right.
the comedian.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great pick.
And if we got any more horror fans that watch the horror show, he was also in The Possession.
Ooh.
Nice.
I loves me some Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
He is a fantastic actor. He's that is gonna be much better now.
Yeah, the trailer that we got to see last week from The Walking Dead, because the finale is this week, is very, very, just gives me shivers. Shivers, shivers, shivers. So please, next image. What do we see?
I'm sorry.
And Freddie's first reaction is a giggle. Big giggle.
Oh my God, look at him.
Anybody at home, what is this image? Don't be looking at my paper.
Can I say? Am I allowed to say?
Yeah, you're supposed to say.
Well, it's
We're waiting
obviously
for
from
you.
the new Independence Day.
Correcto mundo. And
just-
who are these dudes?
I just love his face.
If Laura was here, she'd tell us in a
The
second.
one on the right, that's the president of he was the president of the United
Bill
States.
Pullman.
Bill Pullman, yep. And I can't remember his name on the guy on the left.
Jeffrey Goldblum.
I was saying,
Oh, she
I
would be
was
so
in
upset
Jurassic
with you.
Park,
Yes, he would.
The Lost World, and a couple other movies.
But yeah, he's the scientist from the original Independence Day. So obviously we are getting a look of either what our villains are going to look like or what our heroes are going to be.
That look of bemusement.
Yeah, it's just kind of an odd stare. So I was trying to figure out what they're looking at just based on what they're showing us. So I assume
Bill
it's-
Pullman's range of acting right there is great.
Do you guys, are we going to see aliens in this film?
Oh yeah, how can you have Independence Day without aliens?
I'd be
Exactly
really
right.
pissed. if
Firebird
everyone-
Justice says, "Welcome to Earth."
Earth. To Earth. This is where the aliens come from. I think we're scientists.
Well, one's a
Yes.
scientist, the other is a former president, or possibly still president.
And that dude, Daniel, that's a big pile of. I can't say it. I can, but I won't.
I don't know.
Firebird Justice says, does Freddie think that Jeff Goldblum talks like Sling Blade?
On occasion, I feel like he does.
Wow. Laura would be so upset with you. I'm going to have her rewatch this episode.
That's cool. She can hate me.
All right. This next image might stump you. Let's roll that. All
I'm a
right.
happy face.
Who is this?
He looks like a generic happy white guy.
Generic happy white guy.
Those are some
Anybody at
pearly
home,
whites.
I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to answer, unless Craig has a clue. Craig,
I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. I have no
another
idea.
happy white guy for you too?
Yeah.
Those
He
pearly
looks
whites.
like a super happy white guy. His name is Brian McManamon. Reminds me of that Star Wars toy, a man.
Man.
Yeah, I have that one with the coin, just so y'all know. He is announced to play Basil Carlo in Gotham. He will be. Which
He's
later
Clayface?
Yes, you got it. You got
Oh,
So,
no.
it. Yes.
No.
I mean, he'll have a ton of makeup, so
I don't
Doesn't
care.
matter if he's a generic white dude.
Dude, no. Just get Ron Perlman to do his voice again. That's all that matters. Ron Perlman is the only Clayface, all right, guys?
Why don't we get instead of just his voice, why don't we just get Ron Perlman to do it?
Yeah, exactly.
But, because, no, I don't know. I have to, like I said,
It better
I
not
mean-
be some, like, stupid, like, I don't know.
He looks so white. I'm positive that I've seen him before. Salty Steve.
Salty Steve
Yeah.
knows my pain.
I don't know. This one I'm gonna have to reserve judgment on. I don't know if I like him or hate him as Clay.
Clayface is one of my
he's gonna
favorite
be,
villains.
Like completely covered, hopefully. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
well,
not.
wait,
hold on. But I
In
always
Gotham, he
figured,
might not
like-
be.
No. But which Clayface are we doing? Are we doing the one that's the huge hulking monster? Or are we doing the one that just changes his face?
That's a good point.
That's a really good point.
I don't know. We'll have to
Because
find
I
out.
don't see Gotham doing the huge hulking
I think it's just
monster.
going to be the person.
Because
It's in Gotham.
well, I guess
so
I
you
just
you probably won't have. a
always
big
thought
old-
of Clayface though as an older actor, and that's why he was trying to use the
cream to make
the
himself-
cream to make himself look younger, so he can keep.
Well,
getting
and that's
more
why
parts.
in the cartoon they combined the two different Clayfaces in the one. So it was
Yeah.
the actor and the
Well,
monster.
since it's Gotham, I don't think we're going to get like a full blown Clayface. Actually, the more I think about it, I don't think we're going to see.
I now hate this man.
Hate this man. Great. Well, there you have
Clayface
it.
is my
That's
favorite.
Fretty's reaction.
Yeah.
If we don't get a giant hulking monster.
All right. So, can we go ahead and roll the next slide? They were not a fan of that last slide. All right, guys. Who is this?
Isn't that the dude from Fly the Conchords?
No.
Who is this guy?
He's from Portlandia.
Oh, I don't watch that hipster show.
Well, he's on Saturday Night Live too.
Oh, okay.
No, nobody, no guessing.
I haven't watched
I'm at a
it
loss.
since the 80s.
All right, this is actor Fred Armisen. Let me give you guys a little hint of why we're showing it. Firebird Justice got that.
Oh, he's
All right.
Krang?
Oh, he's gonna be Krang.
That's
yes.
weird.
Yes, good job, guys. That is right. He has been announced to play Crane in the live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sequel.
Wow, I'm actually if that's what he's gonna look like in the movies, I'm much more excited to see this film because
They had me on Bebop and Rocksteady, though.
Yeah.
Oh, funny you should ask. Let's take a look at the next slide.
What up?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you think does this mean that Michael Bay is actually going to give us a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie we want to see?
Who's directing
It looks
this
a lot
movie?
better than
It's
the
not
last
Michael
one.
Bay, and it's not the same guy from the last one, is it?
I was like, I don't know. That's why.
But this looks awesome.
It does look amazing.
Are they going to kill one of the turtles like they did in the comic?
What? Spoilers.
Dude, everybody's heard about that one, man.
Oh yeah, yes, I have heard about it. It was really sad, but I don't know. But I've all of a sudden, I want to see this movie now.
So, Craig, you would say that you do have high hopes then?
I do have high hopes for this. I really do. I mean, it looks like Bebop and Rocksteady.
It does.
I was a little more afraid they would take more freelance or artistic style like they did with the Turtles, and no, they just gave us Bebop and Rocksteady, and that's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm
Freddie,
super down with that one.
you're super down? All right, so we
Yeah.
give this thumbs up. We are down. And I think this is really good too. Next image. Who this be?
Oh, it's the voice of Darth Maul.
And
Ray
his
Park?
name is
No, Ray Park is not the voice of Darth Maul. I can't remember the dude's name. He's the voice of Darth Maul. He's in one of my favorite TV shows of all
Peter?
time, Spaced.
Peter.
Serafinowicz?
You are correct, actually. Yes, he's got a very, very hard last name. I think it's like Serafiwitzka or something like that. But yes, he. Why are we showing this guy?
He's going to be the new Tick,
Really?
Dun dun dun.
which I'm still 50-50 on.
Wow.
No, I agree. So, Craig, what are your immediate thoughts?
I need to see him in a blue suit. I really need to see him in a blue suit. Though his facial expressions right there give me enough to say he can play the Tick.
I'm still iffy. At last we will have vengeance upon the city, Arthur.
He-
At last we
you
will have
know,
revenge.
This guy, he's actually a huge voice actor, and he has done a ton of work for Comedy Central and Cartoon Network. So I'm sure that I think that once he starts talking, you guys will definitely start to kind of pick up on his voices. And I think that I'm more of a 60-70% sure that he'll be a good Tick. And I'm with you, Craig. That eyebrow right there, little cute.
That just seems like a Tick kind of look.
I've seen
I can
that.
see him saying
I've seen that.
spoon in the future.
I've seen that guy in too
Salty
many
Steve
things.
actually said spoon.
Yes, spoon in the future. He will be saying spoon. I need to see him in a blue suit.
All right, so we need to see this guy in a blue suit before we give all of our stuff away. All right, next slide.
The mascara.
Yes, the Amazons. And Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman.
All right, Freddie, you might have to help me with some names here.
Oh, for the new image? Okay. So we got a brand new image from Patty Jenkins' solo Wonder Woman movie, which features our first glimpse of Diana's homeland. Along with a new shot of Gal Gadot as Diana in training, we also get our very first look at some of the supporting Amazonian characters. Queen Hippolyta, who's played by Connie Nielsen, General Antiope, who's played by Robin Wright, and her Lieutenant Malapi. I'm dyslexic, Jesus. Who's played by Lisa Loven Kongsley.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun movie, I think. What are y'all's thoughts on this image that was released, I think, last week?
This image I loved this image. It just, after watching Batman versus Superman and seeing Wonder Woman in all my glory, it just made me so much more excited to see this.
In all your glory?
And all of its glory. All of her glory.
I think it looks cool, but someone ruined this for me when they showed it to me and they said it looks like a bland Jamie Alexander costume from Thor. Like a little colorless.
Oh, I see that now, actually.
And I mean, Wonder Woman was like my favorite part of Batman versus Superman. So I'm really down for this movie. I also love World War and World War II picks like that, especially with superheroes. So I'm kind of down for this either way. but I'm hoping it's not just like the color palette maybe changes a bit.
Well, yeah, but this is just in her Greek finery right now. So the Greeks, then the war finery wouldn't be that spectacular. But when she finally dons the red, white, and blue, maybe it'll be more colorful.
If she does, we'll see. I don't know. I'm excited for it.
Salty Steve says, "Is the invisible jet in this photo as well?" I'd like to think so.
It's invisible.
Yeah, it's with the clouds.
Right? All right, let's take a look at the next slide. All right, your thoughts?
What is this? Oh my god.
Freddie, you should know.
Should I?
I think so.
It's a giant whiskey bottle. I like whiskey.
And these are concept images, so you may or may not have seen
Is
these
this
floating
Preacher?
around. Nope.
Oh,
No.
dang it.
A Secret Service sequel, if I may give a hint.
Wow. Why is there a giant whiskey bottle?
Is this for Kingsman?
Yes, go Craig. This is some new concept art for the Kingsmen Secret Service sequel. What are your thoughts on these?
It's coming out in May?
If I squint really hard, it does it look like 2016. Is that correct?
Yeah, but that's...
Oh, this is from a magazine. This is from a magazine, and that's
I was like,
that's probably the month that this image will come out in the magazine. I'm assuming because I ripped these off the internet.
Gotcha.
I think it's interesting because I'm looking at the one where it looks like complete devastation. Do you think that's the White House in the back with the shadowy figure in front of it?
Could be. Kind of looks like it, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that. I didn't even see it. It just got blurred for me.
And it'd be interesting to see who the shadowy, scary-looking guy there is. That I don't know. And the whiskey bottle has me much more interested. So obviously, liquor is going to be the evil villain.
Statesman whiskey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Statesman whiskey.
Is that like the antithesis of the Kingsman?
Maybe.
Statesman HQ. That? I guess that's the U.S. version.
The U.S. version. Got a little.
I did a little bit. I'm sorry.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next slide.
Darth Maul.
Here's a super easy one. Yeah.
Darth Maul from Star Wars Rebels.
Is he on Rebels?
Yeah, he's going to be on Rebels.
And you guys yes, we are showing him because he was announced to be in the season finale of Star Wars Rebels Season 2.
Man, Homeboy lasted a long time.
Yes. He is better than cockroaches. The dark side is good to him. Yeah, I got to see a trailer on this. I'm so stoked for this. Ezra and Kanan and are going to go, and they're going to find an actual Sith temple. And guess who's going to be inside?
He's just chilling.
And will Ezra fall to the dark side under Darth Maul's tutelage? Or what will happen?
We haven't really seen him since the Clone Wars, right?
No.
He kind of went off with the Emperor, I thought, at the end of that one episode.
Yeah. But what has he been doing since then? We know what happened to the
yeah.
Emperor, and he wasn't with him.
Good, Lord Maul, good.
I love Star Wars Rebels, guys. It is a fantastic cartoon.
I am. I keep recording them, and it's absolutely amazing.
That dude Daniel says he looks like someone just took a bite out of his sandwich. I totally agree with that. That was my mayo on wheat.
Daniel, don't take my sandwich. All right, sorry.
And that would turn a person to the dark side if you tell me.
All right. Let's take a look at the next slide.
Batman, and it's the new look for Rebirth.
There you go. This is the new costume for Batman.
Yep, and I'm proud they're finally bringing back the yellow.
I love the yellow. Thank you.
It's not just the all black stuff. I'm glad they brought back the yellow.
It's not so dark and gritty.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's still a little bit too dark, but still, at least he got some, color to match it up, and it just shines up that bat symbol, which, I loved in Dark Knight Returns, where, he gets shot right in the chest, and he goes, "Why do you think I wear a bright yellow target on my chest? That's where I put all my body armor."
For those of you guys at home who did not know, good stuff. Freddie, what are your thoughts on this new outfit?
I'm just glad he's not a robot anymore.
Yeah, robot. Oh, you talking like the bat?
Stupid Commissioner Gordon RoboCop bodysuit that looks like Chappie.
Yes,
Chappie.
God, it was so stupid. I'm glad Batman's back, but at the same token, DC is just broken my heart so much with the new 52. I was an old school reader, so like
I am 110% with you.
I mean, everyone gets all, oh, you like the old school stuff where it's not dark and then.
You're like, yeah, no, it wasn't dark. My life was dark enough. Thank you.
Well, I mean, Batman's
Sorry,
a darkish character, but like
Batman was still fairly dark. He may not have been as dark as he has been recently, but he was
no,
still.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
beaten.
like I get that, but it's like it seems to be the thing. If you don't like the new 52, you're a weirdo.
Yeah.
Firebird Justice says needs more guns.
You have bullet holes everywhere. Look, he's shooting rockets out of his cape.
Boom, boom, boom.
I swear to God, if they actually do that, I'd be so pissed.
That would make me, because I'm pretty sure Batman should be anti-gun. Period.
All right, let's take a look at our last slide.
Voltron.
Boom! Way to go, guys.
Yes.
So why are we showing you guys this? Do you know?
Voltron is coming on Netflix,
Of course.
and it absolutely looks amazing.
And thank you, Craig, for letting me use your Netflix. You're awesome.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
let's go ahead and take a look at the new trailer. I'm super excited.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ew. Don't look. Voltron ripping off Power Rangers.
Legendary.
All right, so Firebird Justice says Voltron ripping off Power Rangers pout face.
Cool.
Yes.
What do you think, Freddie?
It looks cool. I mean,
It looks cool.
Wow. It looks more than cool, dude. I mean, this is from my childhood, so I'm super excited. Voltron was what I grew up with, and so to see him again and doing, forming Voltron again I'm really excited about this.
Dallas Spidey says Power Transformer.
Yes.
dun 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 dun, dun Voltron.
Do you think there will be any cross promotion with Deadpool or no? What?
What?
Oh, this is really old. I'm sorry. I don't even
Hopefully
know what that would be for.
Uh,
No,
yes.
probably
Voltron
not.
with Deadpool. That would be.
Voltpool.
Yeah.
Voltpool.
Voltpool. Yeah, no. No, not on Netflix's part. So, anyways, now that we have taken a look at a host of new images, Bryan Singer was kind enough to release a new image of the XMen Apocalypse cast, which has a brand new look at what has the costumes we'll be seeing in the film. So let's take a look. Let's break it down and just check it out and compare it to the comic book counterparts. What are y'all's thoughts?
Yeah. Freddie happy.
Yes.
I'm so happy with this. I really, really am. The hair is sexy. Just
Okay, Crystal.
sexy.
He's like 17.
And
Okay.
that's legal.
Dude, all right then. I love that costume. I have faith in Nightcrawler again. I'm
me
happy.
too. Me too.
I love that costume.
I wish he had the two swords though.
Maybe
No.
he will.
That'd
Maybe
be awesome.
we're gonna have to watch it.
He's
and
a
see.
pirate.
So, Craig, what are your thoughts?
Again, I'm with Freddie. I love the costume. The fact that they actually looked at the costume from the comic book.
Yes.
He looks like Nightcrawler. He has the pointed ears. I love this. I think this looks amazing.
Ashley Von Horror says #sexy.
Definitely
Jesus.
sexy.
Yes,
You and
I
your
agree.
blue people.
You and your blue people. Talking about blue people, let's take a look at Mystique.
Hey, she's
Yay.
blue.
Hey, right?
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully she'll be blue in a lot of the movie. Although I have a feeling that she won't be.
Nope.
Yeah. But your thoughts? I have my thoughts, but y'all go first.
I do like the fact that they kept the costume the same. The only difference is you don't see the skull on the top of her forehead, which is
Sad.
a little bit disappointing. But
Yeah, how hard would that have been, really?
I know you can just glue that on.
Yeah, but that's lame. We don't do that in our movies at Fox.
But
Maybe
other than
we should
that,
ask
I'm
if
happy
anyone
that she actually is going to look like Mystique, at least for a part of the film.
Yeah, that's true. For maybe like a few seconds, they've got her painted blue, which is nice. I do like the classic white dress appeal. However, I definitely fell in love with the naked Mystique from the earlier X-Men movies.
Yeah.
That's just me personally. So,
I'm not impressed.
well.
We'll see the movie, I guess.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next X-Men.
Yes.
Oh, no way. He's got the damn yellow belt.
Yes.
Yes, probably the best suit that Cyclops ever had.
I don't just like how hard would it have been to make.
They put the
his
90s in the 80s.
Yellow.
That's kind of awesome.
I love this.
I really do wish he had yellow glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I
just-
can't have the yellow glasses because.
Why?
Well, I see what you're saying.
Why?
On the visor, you want it to be yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
I just, like it almost looks green there, and it's just how hard. Would
Yeah, I
that
was
have
wondering
been?
if it's supposed to be. I guess it's silver, and then it's getting some of the flashes off the lights or something. Or
I don't like it.
yeah, I think I'd
Silver.
like it better as yellow too. But other than that, kudos.
And he looks really young. Nightcrawler looked just about right. It's creepy. So, and last but not least,
Pietro.
super sexy, like for real sexy. All right, y'all's thoughts?
You know, I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. I do like it. I do. The only complaint I would have is I need the lightning bolt somewhere.
It's kind of
on
a
it.
lightning bolt.
It's
on
if you
X.
look, yeah, it kind of.
Oh,
like,
I see it
It
is,
is
yeah.
very subtle, very.
It is
super,
very
super,
subtle, and they
super
turned it into
subtle.
an X. Okay, I see where. All right.
Laughing Man says, "Dope. I am all for Cyclops look."
I like Cyclops'
it's kinda
look.
back,
It's finally getting the Cyclops I want.
Restless Fit. I never liked Cyclops.
Dude, I don't blame you on that one.
Cyclops is a bit of a jerk, but that's why we love him.
And Ashley, I think, agrees with me.
Yeah, but Dallas Spidey also says you're nasty.
What? No, he didn't. He said, "Oh my God, Crystal."
No, Crystal. It says, oh my God, no, Crystal.
Whatever. He's sexy. Y'all can just deal with it. I fell in love with him. Anyways, so do these images change any opinion that you might have had about Bryan Singer's next venture into the franchise?
I think Bryan Singer had half the movie taken away from him. he was the one that was all about. He was the one that was all about that black spandex. Like, we gotta have it like this. Now we actually have costumes from the comics.
Well, yeah, because cosplayers were like, "What the hell? Take us. We look better."
That was one of the things I love
Not
about
me,
the
but-
Matthew Vaughn stuff. Was it was the yellow and in there and everything, and so
But
that's why I
also
was so
believe
mad.
that it took movies like Captain America, movies like Captain America to prove that you can have these bright colored costumes.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
at the time when Bryan Singer was doing the first X-Men, it wasn't just Bryan Singer. It was everybody said you can't do the comic books.
yeah,
the
but
stuff
like,
'cause it won't translate.
With Days of Future Past, he kind of backpedaled a bit with it, and I was like, That was my only problem. I mean, Nightcrawler looks awesome. That's the one thing I was looking forward to the most in this movie.
And I
also,
agree.
more Quicksilver.
Quicksilver's so hot.
Like I said, my biggest problem is I just hope Mystique is Mystique.
Well,
Yeah.
as I've said before, I'm super excited about this film. I am the biggest X-Men geek here, so this just makes me even more excited to see it.
So, do you guys think that Deadpool has anything to do with this? Like, he had a really bright costume that was extremely reminiscent to his comic character. I mean, this was already like
Not at
filmed.
all, because until Deadpool hit theaters, Fox thought that was going to be like their biggest bomb.
Yeah,
And then this
boy,
was
were
already
they wrong.
Yeah.
And this was already filmed. If anything, they might have gone back in and I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, oh, let's recolor everything.
Yeah,
Like maybe, but that would have been
Obviously
like a
not.
lot of money to put into
Well,
post production.
and I also think,
Yeah.
previous movies have shown us, Iron Man, Captain America, have shown us that you can have bright colored costumes and it
Yeah.
can translate onto film.
Yeah, but Fox was so against doing the Disney Marvel way. I mean, look at Fantastic Four, for God's sakes. The thing didn't even have pants.
Well, yes. I tried to forget that movie.
I totally feel you. So, Ashley Von Horst says, hashtag Quicksilver is hot, hashtag agrees with Crystal. Thank you, girl. I understand. Anyways, I'm really happy with I personally can't wait to see Jubilee. I know that's.
Yeah, we haven't
I
really
know
seen
it's
much
gonna-
of her.
Yeah.
I wanted
Well,
more
I've seen
Jubilee.
like some still shots, and she looks like she just walked out of the.
I know,
Oh,
but that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. But in all the trailers and stuff, I don't think she's getting much action, it looks like.
Or maybe they're
Sad.
using her as a surprise.
Like
Maybe they
Spider-Man.
finally learned how to do trailers.
I highly doubt that.
Right. I agree.
Too cynical towards Hollywood guys. They done me wrong.
I totally agree. So, all right, before we move on, are there any last thoughts about the X-Men costumes? Do's, don'ts, wishes?
If we're gonna have Jubilee, please let Wolverine be right behind her because Jubilee is Wolverine's Robin.
Oh, so sweet.
That would be awesome. It's like,
All right. So keeping with the X theme, Marvel recently released this teaser image. What speculations or theories do you guys have based on this image? Go.
oh no,
The X-Men are gonna die for the 10th time.
no.
If we're gonna kill anybody, they're probably gonna kill all the X kids that came back from the past into the future now
No.
to mess with the time stream.
We can do the X babies.
Good God. man.
Oh, if they did the X babies, that would be great, but that doesn't make sense with the
They're
Death
bringing
Cloud.
back Apocalypse in the comics, I think. There's another Apocalypse thing coming, so this could be the fallout from that.
Or
Because
could it be that Fox, Marvel's trying to kill off X-Men, and since Fox is kind of...
they already did that to Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four isn't even a thing in the comics now.
I bet.
Ben Grimm is in
bet.
Ben
the
Grimm,
Guardians,
yeah.
but X-Men, like, they'll keep going because that's just going to make money.
Will it?
Yeah, it's making them
I
money.
know.
And the people from Marvel said that they couldn't get rid of the X-Men even if they want to because they would fire everybody.
Yeah, that's like a good chunk of Marvel right there is X-Men
Yeah, I
comics.
mean, 'cause-
at my store, the two shelves that take up the most space are Batman and X-Men. Spider-Man's a close second, but X-Men is at least a shelf and a half, and Batman's at least 2 shelves.
Yeah, it's a ton. Well, that's because DC, that's like...
Bread and butter.
That is
Yeah.
their bread and butter.
So what do you think this is the death of X? Because Professor Xavier's already dead.
So you're
That's
going to
fine. Like,
whack Xavier.
Everybody's
That's
kind
what
of already dead. I mean,
Yeah, he's already dead. We
Rest
already
in
got rid of
peace said that.
Cyclops. Wolverine is dead. Who's left besides which X characters could we have that left to die?
I'm telling you, it's the kids from the past that come to the future. They're disrupting the timeline. I bet you it's like Cable or Bishop are like, they're disrupting the timeline.
They're not going to kill
Bam.
Cable.
No, Cable and Bishop
Are going to
pissed.
kill them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, no.
So
That makes
do you think
sense.
they would kill him? Because then that would really disrupt all the future stuff.
Yeah.
It would.
And so I guess that
Also-
could be their next event.
Yeah. But also, they've killed Cable like 20 times too, Crystal.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to wait until fall to see. So
To
recently, we've talked about a few comments made by Zack Snyder regarding his decision to cast Ezra Miller as the Flash over Grant Gustin. Based on his comments, it was implied that the Justice League movie would have a darker tone. So, since the release of Batman vs. Superman, one of the biggest criticisms regarding the new film is that it is too dark and simply not fun enough. My bad, microphone. Producer Deborah Snyder in an interview said, and I quote, Justice League is a little bit lighter because some of these characters, you have the Flash, tend to be a little more comedic, I'd say. And director Zack Snyder adds, one of the things that lightens it is having the Flash or having characters that are more optimistic. So do you think that the fans and critics are gaining more power as every studio and director attempts to please the fan base? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, we going to backpedal because everybody's complaining. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's
Matt would
been
be so
happening.
mad if they was on
No, you know what, man? I hope you're listening right now. Because, dear God. All right, first of all, I want a Batman vs. Superman thing is going to be the worst movie I've ever seen. It was decent. I had fun. I tried to explain half the plot to every one of my family members that saw it over Easter. None of them read comics. And I think that's what people need to realize is that, okay, it's cool that you're making a movie for the fans, but if you're making a movie that no one else can understand, that doesn't make it a good movie.
So you're saying that only fans will get this film?
That's the problem is only fans get this film, from what I've heard and talked to people, and then that splits the fan base 50-50 because half of them are just so happy there's a DC movie like that, and the other half are so spurned by it. Like, I had 2 friends who were like, you're an idiot, Freddie. This is going to be the greatest masterpiece ever made. They came out of that theater depressed.
Oh, no. Do you think that these studios are kind of scrambling to fix other films that they have lined up?
I don't think they're scrambling. I think they're trying to show that each director is going to have their own unique vision, and they're really trying to get that out there. Because I think the thing was, with Batman vs. Superman, the studio's like, oh, this is dark and gritty, so all the other movies, they're going to be dark and gritty. Trust us, this is going to work. And then they realized not everybody liked that.
Exactly.
And
Except for Firebird Justice. He said, make Flash more gritty.
Good God, no.
I think he's
Ezra Miller, oh man, he got his milk in that movie. That was a great cameo. I'm sorry, that was the stupidest cameos ever. It's a file on a computer. Let's stop the whole movie.
All right, Craig, what do you think?
It is interesting because, you remember back from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, and they said, we're going to make his web shooters organic. And everyone said, why are you doing that? It's like, because no one will believe that, a high school student can can actually make his own web shooters. And they stood by it. No matter how many people said, that's ridiculous. We all, he's bitten by a radioactive spider. We believe that. Why couldn't he make his own web shooters? But they said, no, they stood by it. And yes, it was a great film, and I love that film. But now it's interesting when anybody complains, they're like, oh, no, we're going to make it better.
Backtrack.
I would have to say fans and critics are getting a lot more power because we're trying to get the films that we want.
I agree.
And the films from, that we want, the comic books that we wanted. And we love these characters. And, prove to us that you love them as well. And you're not just trying to get
our
money
money
from it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing with a lot of fans right now. So, yes. So you guys at home say, Laughing Man says, agree with the backpedaling.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
And Firebird Justice says, instead of wings on his hat, they should be bullet shields.
Dude, you're trying to get a job at Warner Brothers right now. It'd be more brutal. Let's take a giant grenade and make that my helmet.
That'd be kind of awesome.
World War Flash.
World War Flash.
So just like last week, tomorrow is Wednesday, and that means new comic book day, my favorite day. So we have our comic book picks of the week. These are 3 titles we think you should not miss while grabbing your regular titles off the shelf. So Freddie, get us started. What are your can't miss Adams of the week?
Well, Crystal, we have Suicider's King of L.A. Sorry.
Hello.
The writer is Lieber Mayhew, who mostly does like artwork for covers and stuff like that. It's really awesome artwork, kind of like real painting wise stuff, canvas. We also got the cover by Lieber Mayhew, but the artwork on the interiors is by Alessandro Vitti. It's really awesome. It's like a post-apocalyptic LA where the poor live outside in old LA, which is Helle. And then we have new LA, which is the interior where they get the coliseums for all the poor to fight in for gladiator style stuff. It is awesome. I love post-apocalyptic stuff, and I love this kind of stuff too. So
Swizzy.
I'll be really interested to see Leigh Barrymore to actually do some writing. I've always seen his artwork.
This is his baby from day one. This is actually the continuation from his first Suiciders book, so it's a little bit more about like Helle itself, the outside of New LA where all the poor live and they're trying to figure stuff out.
That sounds amazing.
Uprising.
Yes. Revolution.
Right. So, that looks like a very good pick, and I will probably swing by and flip through it before I make my final decision tomorrow. Craig, what did you pick this week?
Captain America, Sam Wilson, number 7.
Part of the Standoff series, good sir. It's written by Nick Spencer, arts by Daniel Akua, and cover is by the great Alex Ross.
Just the cover alone should make you buy it right there. But Steve Rogers, he's been Captain America forever. And then when he disappeared, the Winter Soldier stepped up and became Captain America. And then when he lost the super soldier serum, Sam Wilson was there to bring up the shield. But now Captain America faces his greatest challenge with probably one of the greatest villains out there. Will he be able to pick up the shield once again? Will he be able to stand up and triumph over all of what's going on?
We'll have to find out with Captain America, Sam Wilson, number 7. So don't forget to pick up that tomorrow. And my pick is actually a trade, Volume 1 of Paper Girls. This looks, Freddie, you want to tell us who this is by?
Is created by Brian K. Vaughan of Why the Last Man fame and Cliff Chang. It is pretty awesome.
Yes. So I am more than stoked for this book. I've already read a lot of the issues inside of this. And if you guys have not picked it up, it's Paper Girls. And it is about 4 paper girls, literally like on the paper route from 1988 after a Halloween. Then after the day after Halloween, they see all these spooky, creatures and whatnot. And they go on all these really, really cool adventures together. And it reminds me a lot of the Goonies meets like Lost Boys. I don't know. It's really, really fun. And the art in here, the colors really speak volumes to me personally. And I love a good story with good art to go with it. And Image just kind of hit the nail on the head with this one. And I'm totally down for this one. So if you see Paper Girls in trade tomorrow, you should pick it up as well.
You can pick it up from Collected Comics in Plano, located on 1300 Independence Parkway. And you can talk to Freddie Ruiz right here.
Also, the creators for Saga worked on this one too, so it's good. Anyways.
Always a Freddie plug.
Now it's that time where we take a minute and talk about the coolest things we saw this week. It could be anything in the nerd world. So, Craig, what was the coolest thing you saw this week?
Electra Woman and Dyna Girl trailer. Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited
this
about
was, back in the day when you had Saturday morning cartoons, you had Electra Woman and Dyna Girl. So now Grace Helbig and Hannah Hart are taking up the mantra of Electra Woman and Dyna Girl.
They're taking LA by storm.
Yes, they're small town superheroes and are finally promoted to the big time by going into LA.
Yeah, they want to make a movie.
Yeah, they want to make a movie. They also want to show that they are worthy of big time, that they are big time superheroes. Obviously, Grace Helbig being comedian and Hannah Hart, lots have a lot more comedic value to it. So if you guys are all depressed by the Batman versus Superman being really dark, you've got Electra Woman, Dyna Girl to brighten up your day.
Which is super badass. I really can't wait. I almost want to make a cosplay of these girls. So, Freddie, your coolest thing?
Oh, man. We got our first pick of Arseface from Preacher, a.k.a. Ian Coletti as Eugene. Look at it.
Ew.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So if you guys don't know who Arseface is, he's one of the characters from Preacher who swears revenge on the Preacher after some things happen. But the reason he is Arseface...
Because he looks like an Arseface.
The reason being is because he wanted to die like his hero Kurt Cobain and put a shotgun into his mouth and just could not die.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And his father, who is the sheriff, calls him Arseface because he looks like an Arseface.
Oh my god!
Now, a couple years ago, they were talking about how I think DJ Caruso, who did Eagle Eye, his BFF Shia LaBeouf in that movie, they were gonna do a Preacher movie, and Shia LaBeouf was gonna be Arseface, which I kind of feel like that goes perfectly together because he is an Arseface. Yeah. But the funny thing though is Seth Rogen looked at the production designs for that original Arseface and decided to change it up a little bit because it hit way too on the nose to the comic, because in the comic he literally looks like he has a butt on his face. No. So this one's a little different, and that's what he wanted to change up with it. I'm super stoked for the show. Garth Ennis, this is the first time we get a Garth Ennis adaptation to the screen other than Stitch, which is a short film he directed himself. This will be the first time we get anything like that. I pray to God Seth Rogen does not Green Hornet this thing, because that was god-awful, and I hope he actually does this show justice, and we don't just get nothing but stoner jokes.
Talking about jokes, Ashley Von Horror says Freddy's next cosplay.
I don't have to do much. Suck on a milkshake.
Yes. Oh, yes, do it.
All right, and my pick of the week, we've kind of already gone over a little bit. It is the Walking Dead finale trailer, which is we've already seen, and the finale is this Sunday, and I am super, super, super stoked. I am a huge fan of The Walking Dead, unlike this fool over here, and I cannot wait. It's going to be a 90-minute episode, as they typically are, and I'm nervous. I literally bit my nails off for the last episode, and I just can't wait. So that was probably the coolest thing that I saw, which were some of the shots that we showed earlier.
And then you get Kirkman, and you're disappointed.
Wow.
And yeah, so I'm just really excited to see Negan and, how bad is he truly going to be? Who dies? If you guys, I'm not going to do any spoilers for you, but the last 30 seconds of the last episode was absolutely terrifying. I literally jumped off my couch and screamed. It was awful. So very excited for this Sunday, The Walking Dead. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on our weekly walkthrough of everything that is nerd. Freddie, Craig, are there any final thoughts this week?
Mystery Science Theater 3000, Volume 35 comes out this week.
And you would know that.
Yes, I loved Mystery Science Theater 3000. And if you guys don't know, and you should know, they take really, really bad films and make fun of them. And I highly, if you haven't seen it, please go check this out. It's absolutely hysterical. I love these guys. I can't wait to pick up my copy of this. The movies look great, and everything is just awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Yes.
All right, Friday.
So James Wan announced today, by the way, James Wan, the director of The Conjuring and Insidious, who is directing Aquaman, that it will be a swashbuckling film undersea with sea monsters and all kinds of crazy things. I want Aquaman to ride Cthulhu into battle and take out some sea dragons or something like
Craig
that.
just
I am
nerdgasm
so
over
down
there.
for that movie, man.
Oh.
So, one of my coolest things is Jason Mewes is actually going to be in The Flash. If you guys don't remember Jason Mewes, he was
$15, little man. Put that
shit in your hand.
You said a bad word.
Well, you got me all excited. So
I was gonna bleep it.
Jay from Jay and Silent Bob is going to be in The Flash, and I'm Jay, by the way. I'm Jay, just so you know. He's Kevin Smith. We actually did that costume a few years ago for Halloween. It was awesome. We're cute. So, anyways, Kevin Smith got to direct this one, so of course he put his buddy Jason Mewes.
3 episodes.
Yeah, I know. He's like really digging it. So another really quick thing for you guys here in Dallas, WrestleMania is here on April 3rd, this Sunday, 2016 in Dallas, Texas. And I have a lot of crazy friends driving from all around the states to come and go to WrestleMania. So that's happening.
Sweaty bodies.
Anyways, if you're into that kind of thing, awesome. It's happening this weekend. And remember to feel free to send us any comments or opinions outside of the show on any social media using the handle Nerd Ninja TV. So yeah, tune in tomorrow at 8:30 right here for the Nerd Ninja Horror Show with this dude and Ashley Von Horror, who's joining us tonight in chat. And the Sideshow Dolls Show will continue, but that's going to be a bi-weekly show. So it won't be on tomorrow, but it will be back up next week. Also, don't forget to tune in Thursday, 8:30 Central, right here on Nerd Ninja for the girls. I love that show right here, Nerd Ninja TV. I wonder why. So for Friday,
I am Freddie Ruiz.
thank you very much. And Craig.
I'm Craig Wharton.
I've been your host, Crystal Starr, and we will see you nerds next week. Boom.